So before that, were you always known, like, did you always use your own name, Deraj, or was it like you called something else back in the day or something? And was it always Christian you were always doing?
Yeah, so it's funny. Deraj is actually not my government name. Well, it kind of is, kind of isn't. Deraj is actually Jared spelled backwards, which is my real name. And the reason why I go by Deraj, which is symbolic of how God turned my life around. So it's always a good reminder for me when I'm doing my thing. God is the one who gave me my gifts, and I aim to stay true to that. Before RMG, it was all primarily Christian. I think I didn't really start doing anything. I didn't start doing rap primarily until I was like, when I was like 16, 17, like I started doing some open mics. It was really at church. My youth group there, they would do open mics, and it was just an opportunity for me to have another outlet. When I first started rap, like I wrote my first rap when I was like 9. It was kind of a younger brother wanting to be like his big brother kind of thing, because my oldest brother had a big rap group, and this was back in Maryland. And, they were doing their thing, and they were always around the house writing raps and going to the studio and stuff. And rubbed off on me. And it's funny because, I ended up taking it further than, what my brother did. So it's I don't know, it's kind of interesting when I look back on it. Like, he was so involved in it. And I almost carry a torch in a sense, even though he's not Christian. He wasn't doing anything Christian. It was all. And I started rapping right around the time, too, I got saved. So it was around that 15, 16, that age bracket is when I started going to church more.
Cool, man. So now that you're with RMG, like, it must be like a bit of a step up then, like, and do you find that with your music it's so much easier to kind of make moves and do things?
Yeah, man, the team is fantastic. And I would just say that for anybody who's looking to do music on a more professional level. And RMG has done a lot to kind of help. And it's been just a collaborative effort from, me working hard and creating and using different networks and opportunities like this. You were able to reach out to the label and we were able to connect. So now I'm doing my first UK interview. So, that's kind of a case in point situation. But, yeah, making music has been a lot more opportunity.
It's definitely good. I mean, that's how it goes. When it's the hand of God is on it, man. Because I reach out to a lot of people, and some get in touch, some don't. And RMG reached back, so that is great. So, but
yeah,
as far as your career now inside RMG, do you see that as like a pinnacle and place to stay to develop your career, or are you settled there to stay there forever? Do you think?
Yeah, I love everybody that's on the team, and so as far as I can ride this out and the plans that God got for me, I'm always open. I don't have any plans of going anywhere. I'm always just listening and seeing where, my life journey might take me. At this point in my career, I would be fine with, I'm fine with where they are now. I've really enjoyed the team. I do enjoy the team that we have. Like, they're very supportive and always trying to create situations so that everybody can win. And so that we can really stay true to what and why we started doing what we're doing in the first place. You know what I mean?
Because you live in Florida, and is like RMG more based, like more kind of is it Nashville or something like that? Are they based?
Yeah, they're in Nashville, Tennessee.
So how does that work with you developing music then? Do you have to like drive all that way or take an airplane and go meet them when you want to go talk to them, or like can you do your music in Florida and they just like do everything for you from where they're at?
Yeah, man, that's the beauty of the internet, bro. Like nowadays, I can have a meeting with them and we just jump on FaceTime or Google Hangout or something. And, that's primarily if I'm doing meetings. That's what it looks like. It's either over the phone or on FaceTime or Google Hangout. So it eliminates me having to go travel 2-3 hours on a plane or driving. Yeah, so it's we in the 21st century.
Does that also put you in the hot seat for like music collaborations and stuff? Like, can you be like, if you said to Derek or Doc Watson or something, or whoever whoever you go to, can you just say to them like, hey, I want to do something with Lecrae or something, hook it up for me? Is that like an easy hookup to do?
It depends. It depends on the feature. Lecrae is a little bit further beyond where I'm at, but we're arm's length from anybody, you know what I mean, for the most part. But I do have some really special features coming up on this next record that I'm doing. So yeah, it's normally if ever we're looking to collaborate with somebody, it's usually a phone call away, either through the label or just through connections I've made in passing. You know what I mean? Because some of these guys, some of the favorite, at least American CHH artists, like I probably met all of them and know all of them. So it's nothing but picking up the phone and saying, yeah, what's up, man? You want to jump on this track? And go from there.
All right, man. So let's get into your next two tracks if you're ready. I'm going to finish off For the People with New School, and then we've got a single, Sometimes. So do you want to go ahead and introduce them? Yeah,
New School, man. I feel like we're just a different breed of rap right now, man, and the way we do what we do. To some it may seem odd, it may seem like a new thing, but quite frankly, we've been doing this for a minute, And sometimes it's actually a real special track for me. And shout out to Adrian Stresso who killed the hook on that one. And it's about that place that we kind of find ourselves where we might be a little unsure just with and how to move forward with things. Just get afraid of what the future might hold in light of our inadequacies and all that stuff. But honestly, man, when God's in a mix, we can overcome anything.